So kia ora mara koutou tātou. Okay, so today I'm doing another clothesline video, and you can see the clothesline in the background with my trusty bike that I used to ride from town to town in Aotearoa, New Zealand, from, for example, Palmerston North to Auckland, or from Auckland to Helensville, or whatever. Big shout out to Jim and Jenny up there in Helensville, and they will recall me getting up there on my bike. Big shout out to Aleda. How are you, Aleda?
Hey, I'm good.
And Aleda, of course, now helping me with Aleda, my partner, helping me with various things such as videos. All right, so today I'm really just talking about my radio shows this week. I thought we'd lay off the books, but I will plug, of course, the Sea Lord Deal, which has just come out again, and also Dance and Identity in Aotearoa and the World second edition. But having plugged them, I'll move right along. And tonight on my show, I'm talking about Te Moana me te Ngahere. I'm coming back to this plan. There's a plan that's come out from the councils and the government called Growth Opportunities in the Manawatu. And these are great. This is very good. The local councils and so on and the government are putting these plans together. And so far I've talked about such things as manuka honey, tourism, and I've worked my way down their list. I've got 8 to 10 things that they think are really good growth opportunities here in the Manawatu. And got to the end, which is about developing the Food HQ. Food HQ is a plan which involves the local university, Massey, and has a grand scheme of 4,000 positions in food technology. And then part of that point is also the establishment of call centres. And so I'm a little quizzical tonight as I talk about these things. And I did talk about them last night as well, because of course last night as Rangitani Nuira were talking about the local iwi, whose radio station it is that I work on, and how they relate to this plan. That also relates, by the way, to books such as Aotearoa, Environment Aotearoa, and other campus press publications. And funnily enough, talking about the Sea Lord Deal and publications to do with the sea, one of the interesting things about the plan is that the sea line, the coast, is not included. There's nothing about the coast. And of course I've been talking about tuna and some of the research that's being done on tuna as they come down in their very, very small stage from the Pacific to our coastlines and a cord. And we have a very good tuna research being done at Rangitani Pa. So it's really things that are not in the plan as well as things that are in the plan. Now then, things that are not in the plan are interesting when you get right down to the bottom of the plan and you're talking about this business of Food HQ and call centres, because 15 years ago or so here in the Manawatu, the whole idea in Palmerston North was that we were talking about a knowledge city. That seems to have faded, but when you get right down to the bottom of these plans and you start talking about Food HQ and so on, there's the kind of ghost of that type of thing. And it's good to be back into that as well. I mean, yeah, that's all got to be considered. Yeah, so I've gone right through this plan, and I'm getting to know it backwards and sideways. It's an excellent situation where you have the government and the local councils putting together such a plan, and there's a real need for it because things here in the Manawatu are not as rosy as they might seem to outsiders, and I think there's some very good points actually made, particularly in the introduction to this really big document. Yeah, I think the mayors need to be congratulated actually on the plan. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today, and thank you, Aleda, for helping me. And I'm here. I've got my spade. Look, here's the old spade ready to rock and roll out there in the garden. And here's me watering can. So we're all ready to. We're not putting water on my exquisite track pants here. You're with Peter Cleave here, and great to be broadcasting out for another clothesline session.